Hello, I'm live. How is everybody today? Hmm. Okay. Oh, I can't. Okay. So notifications went out. Okay. Well, thank you for coming to my pop-up haul video. My live pop-up. I've been meaning to have a whole video up for some time now. So today's the day. And welcome to my channel. My name is Maryanne. This is All in the Attic Treasures. I'm a reseller. You gotta turn that down, babes. Thanks. I'll get reverberal feedback. Hi, Elaine Marie. How are you? I'm doing a haul. I have, let me click on my thing. I'm doing a haul. So I've been meaning to have a haul of the things, so I never get around to doing it. So I figured I would get one done before I come on at 3. So how is everybody? Welcome in. I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. Let's do my live chat. So, yeah, so I figured I'd do a live haul before my sale and show you some of the things that I picked up over the last couple of weeks, I guess. So if you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Maryanne, and this is All in the Attic Treasures. I'm a reseller, thrifter, and I enjoy bringing you the items that I find out in the wild. Hopefully you'll like them as much as I do. Tidying up. Oh, good. Yeah, Sunday fun day for cleaning, right, Elaine? So if you've never been to my channel, welcome in. And those of you who are subscribed, welcome back. I missed y'all last Sunday. I took the day off. As you know, I got a booth over here in my local area. It's a vendor mall, boutique style. So we've been working on that, and we had my husband and I have been working on picking up some furniture items to display the items in. We had to go get some lumber to, just tidy up the booth and all that. So we've been pretty busy with that. So that's been taking up some time. But I'm going to show you a quick, it's not going to be a long haul because I've got to get ready for the 3 o'clock viewing for my live sale. So hopefully you'll come back at 3 and see what kind of items are going to be at the live sale. So let's see here. We only have, okay. All right. All right. So let's just get right into it. And the whole items is a conglomerate of items that I collected from a bunch of little places. So it's not going to be the usual, like this is Goodwill, this is Salvation Army, this is whatnot. I basically, go to all different places and, pick up what I think that you guys would like. So let's start. Now, some items are going to be eBay items that I'll put on eBay. Some items will go to my booth. Some items will be in a live sale. And some items are going to be thrift flips that I'm going to be working on. So I'm trying to dive into that as well. So, okay. So let's start out here first. And of course, you know, you can leave it in a comment if you ooh and on, or if there's something that strikes you. So let's start out with something I found here. And this is a stained glass. It's like a milk glass. And isn't it pretty? It's got a beautiful red robin bird. And it has the leaded here. It has this little doodah at the top so you can hang it. But isn't that pretty? I saw that and I thought that was wonderful. So I found that. That was awesome. Yeah, I guess so. And it's kind of opaque, Elaine. So, but it is the milk glass, and it's, I want to say that it's probably a transfer on there from back in the day, but isn't it pretty? That's so pretty. So I found that, and then I have a bunch of these already. Oh, thanks, sweetie. Appreciate it. I get that measurement here. Yeah, what does it measure? It's about 5 1/4 inches round. Isn't that nice? I have a bunch of these, but this is the biggest one I have. So for those of you who are into the Asian decor, I found the big old Buddha, and he is in like the what do you want to call that? Oh my God, I forgot the word for it. Darn it, it escaped me. But anyway, if you know, you know. So I believe he's good luck for money, and he has this money bag right there and his beads and on the back. So he's carrying his staff. He's really cool. He's a nice size too. He's awesome. I have a few people that like the Asian art. And so I picked him up. I thought he was pretty cool. Oops. So I got him. And what else? I'm going to just start in the beginning here. Y'all, I found this. Isn't this gorgeous? This is a teapot that is, it's from Cracker Barrel. Get my inventory number off of there. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This is made for Cracker Barrel exclusively. And let's see what it says on the bottom. It's earthenware. Oh, I'm going to break it. Exclusively for Cracker Barrel, hand wash only, by Susan Winget, Winget. Hi, Barb. How are you, honey? There it is. It's probably backwards to you. I hope it isn't upside. Yeah, it's upside down. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there it is right there. I'm not sure what year. This might have been last year, but it is free of any kind of damage. There's no chips, no cracks, and it is really a very pretty piece. I love it, and I love the butterflies, of course. So I found that, and I thought that was a really cool find. I do have some folks that like their teapots. I'm just going across here to see. Now, check this guys out. I found this. Now, I did some research on it. I looked, you know, the Google search. But this is apparently from the 1940s. But look at this Madonna. Isn't she gorgeous? So if you Google image it, it'll come up like 1940s. It's got the old felt bottom on it, but she's in perfect condition. Absolutely beautiful. And she's only that big. She's a little guy, but she's just so well made, and I just love her serene face. Isn't she pretty? I love it. Yeah, I know, Elaine. We have a Cracker Barrel by us, but I haven't been in it in a while. I like their gift shop. I don't care for their food. It's too heavy. It's heavy, heavy food. But I love their gift shop. So anyway, yeah, so that's what I found out. It's like 1940s Madonna. It's like a porcelain. She's so very pretty. So I found that. I found these. I picked these up for um, a thrift flip. These are just, you know, the salt and pepper shakers. I've seen some crafting done with these, so I picked those up for me for my crafting. Let's see what else. This I found in two separate parts actually. I found the bottom and then I found the top, which I was like, oh, okay, we can do that. I found the bottom, which is clear. Now this is Jeanette grape and vine design. I have it as the inventory line 3525, but it's the grape and vine design made by Indiana. And so I found the bottom originally, but then I found a top, but the top is blue. So, but I thought they looked really good together, you know? I thought they really did. So if you're doing that winter, like the ice and snow winter decor, you could do that. Or if you just like the two-tone, put a nice little fairy lamp in there, fairy light in there. That would be awesome. No, Barb, this is just a haul. I'm having my live sale at 3. So I just thought I would do a haul first and show you guys because I've been meaning to do a haul video. And I never do, and it's, I'm told that it's it's helpful so people know what I have before coming to the sale. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. This is what else I found. Oh my gosh, I love it. If you love art pottery, studio art pottery, holy moly. I love this. I thought it was so unique. Let me get that. I still have my inventory tags on everything. But this is made by Neher, it's signed Neher, and they call it a mug warmer. It's an art craft mug. Now here's the handle. You put your hand in here, and your hot cocoa or coffee or whatever will keep your fingers warm. Now this is left hand, or you can go right hand and go like this. So it can be either way. Right hand this way, left hand this way, like that. But look at the design on it. Look at it's all glazed inside. This was done 2009. So it's got a signature on the bottom as well. But I love the glaze. It kind of looks like an ocean, doesn't it? It's so pretty. And free and clear of cracks. So I found that. And it's funny. I've sold 2 of these before, but I just found another one. So I found this vintage breast pump. Okay, this is not everybody's jam, but it's unique enough. It's a funny story. The kid at the thrift store thought that it was a horn. A horn. And I was like, no, sweetheart, that's a different kind of horn. So anyway, it has a little bit of drawing on the bulb here, but overall, this is like the 3rd one I found. So this is a great little item, if you want to give a gift to, maybe a nurse that is a nursing, what do they call that? Like the nurses at the hospital that, really promote the breastfeeding. But anyway, or your OBGYN, whatever. But it's just a cute little 1940s breast pump. And this is the way it was done back in the day. So I thought that was kind of unique and different if you like that kind of stuff. So I found that. And then I found, oh my goodness, I found this. I thought this was so cool. Now I don't know who makes it. But I did do some research on it. This will probably go to eBay. But look at this cheetah. Look at this cheetah. There's no markings on it, but it is a porcelain. And he's like this big. So we have the cheetah cat. So, and we have that. But I'm not sure exactly where that's going to go at the moment. And then I found this dog. Oh my goodness. And I know we have dog lovers there. Now this will probably go to eBay because this is a Beswick or a Biswick. Yeah, mine too. Mine too, Elaine. Mine was plastic. This is made by Beswick, England. And this is, I believe it's a golden, but he's a Beswick, England. So this will either go to eBay or it'll go in my booth. Isn't he beautiful? He doesn't have any repairs or chips or anything. He's just darling. So I picked him up. I couldn't leave that doggo behind. I thought he was adorable. And little figurines, another set of little figurines. Oh my goodness. I don't know who makes these, but these were cute. And I thought about using these in an assemblage for Christmas, but look at that. I have this little sitting deer, a set of little sitting deers. There's no marks on the bottom, but aren't they darling? They're so cute. They're so cute. I love them. And their ears are in good condition. I don't believe I see any type of damage on them at all. So, which is remarkable because usually the ears are the first to get chipped up, right? So I picked those up and I thought those were darling. All right. Next, let's show you. I did that. Next, I found this. Oh my goodness. Now, I don't know who makes this. I wouldn't even guess. I mean, it has the quality of Murano, but I don't think Murano did this. This could be, I don't know. I found blue ducks or blue geese, but they didn't have their heads flipped backwards like that. They weren't looking backwards. But this is a beautiful piece of glass. Look at that highly polished bottom. And that's quality. That's definite quality right there. So this could be maybe a Scandinavian or a country that made these. Or if not, if you know, leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments after the video airs. So I found that and I just love it. I do have some folks that really love their glass. Their glass, it's like a paperweight. And then I found this one. I was so fortunate to find these. Oh my goodness. Now, funny thing with this is that these have their labels on them. And this says that this is 24% lead crystal, Cape Cod, Massachusetts. And it's called Pour Point, PA. This writing is so daggone small, I can't read it. Something point, Pan Point, Pour Point, whatever, but oh my goodness. This is kind of like a smoky purple color, and it is a glass swan. And there's the Oh, is it right there? I don't have one of those cameras that do that. There it is right there, Pear Point or Pier Point, but made in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Who knew? So it's that big. So this is like the smoky purple. And then I found one that's kind of like an amberina. And it has the same little sticker on the bottom. Isn't that pretty? America's Oldies Glass Company. America's oldest glass company, is it? Pear Point. Paw Point? I can't tell if that's a P-A-I-R. I think it's a P-A-I or Pear Point. I could be wrong. But isn't that gorgeous? That's really pretty. Really, really pretty. So I'm not sure. I don't have my black light. I don't have my black light on these to see whether they glow. I think that it might have a cadmium glow. But anyway, so I got all those. Okay. What's next? Is it? Did you really? Okay. It's one of the oldest glass companies. Oh, okay. It's good to know. I didn't know that. All right. Look at this, guys. If you love crystal, you love crystal. This is absolutely gorgeous. You know, when you see it, you see it. This is heavy lead crystal. I love the design that it has in it. It kind of looks like a Celtic design. And then it has the crisscross pattern on the bottom, and you have the star. This is absolutely beautiful. This is free of any damage, none whatsoever. And it is not a large, it's like a rose vase. Like, you know, you would just put roses or, you know, short stem flowers in there. But isn't that beautiful? And it has a beautiful ring to it. Isn't that great? I love it. I couldn't pass that up. Now, there's no signatures or nothing on it. I already looked. But it's just, I love this. This looks Celtic to me. You know, right there. I love it. So I had to grab that. That was beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, what else? Speaking of crystal, I did pick up this too. This doesn't have any signatures on it as well, but this is crystal from 24% crystal, lead crystal, and wow, it's so tiny, guys. Yugoslavia, but it's this really pretty large toothpick holder. And of course you can, you know, this has multiple uses. You don't have to put toothpicks in it. It seems kind of large for toothpicks, but maybe it held very small spoons, you know, like little teaspoons or something. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Now, some people use these to put, you know, makeup brushes in or Q-tips or, you know, but again, it's lead crystal. And there's the little sticker on there that says so. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. So I had to get that too. Next. Y'all, I found 8 of these. These will probably go to my booth. I don't know if I want to ship them. But this is Limerick or, you know, the French glass. These are absolutely gorgeous. I have a set of 8 of these. And these are the large The large dessert, uh, what do you want to call them? I don't know. Like you could put sherbet and ice cream and whatever in there. Aren't they gorgeous? As the beautiful cobalt blue bottoms. I have found a set of 8. Oh my goodness. And they have this very pretty ribbed, like spiral ribbed pattern here. And from what I found, it's called Country Manor. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh my goodness. They're beautiful. So you can see that swirl design in there, and they're this big. They're a nice size. So you can put lots and lots and lots of pudding in there. Just fill it up. But they're beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So I found those, and I was like, yes, ma'am, thank you so much. I thought they were gorgeous. And for me, I found this is for me. This is because I do the white rabbit thing. But look at him. He is the Rosenthal laughing white bunny. And this is Germany. Yep, Rosenthal, West Germany. There's the maker's mark on the bottom. But I got this for myself. I love him. He's the laughing bunny. So that's what I like. So I got him for me. So I like him. Let's see what else. And thank you all for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. Next I found this I love. Oh my goodness. This is soapstone, y'all. I love the feel of soapstone. And what it is, this is made by Yankee Candle. And it has a sticker on the bottom. But it's either candle wax or oil votive. But look at this. It has a little top. Now this has some scratches in there because I guess somebody tried to scratch out the wax, and all you have to do is you can pop it in your microwave and it'll get soft and you just wipe it out. But yeah, they kind of went at it. But this is a little dish that sits on top. And this part is so pretty. I love it. And it says Yankee Candle on the bottom right there. So you can use it just like that. Or I even thought of, you could just place it on the bottom like so, if you didn't want to burn anything in the top. Or you can do it like this if you like to balance it like that. But isn't that pretty with the leaves? Hi, Cassandra. How are you? Aloha. So I got that. I thought that was really interesting and pretty. I love soapstone. But made by Yankee Candle. Who knew? Right? Who knew? Up next, I think I'm going to do a project on this. I saw another crafter make one, and it came out really pretty. So, but I picked this up. Now, this does have its original label, but it has a UPC, so it's not terribly old. It's made to look old, I guess, but it is rusty crusty. It could be the original rusty crusty, but yeah. It's Cromwell. It's probably from the 70s. I mean, look at that font, right? And I think sometime in the 70s, I don't know exactly what year it was, but that's when they introduced UPC codes. So it's probably from the 70s, but I love it. It's rusty, crusty kind of look. And I thought about, and I said, well, I'm going to use this in maybe like a Christmas assemblage. I saw a crafter do it. So I grabbed that. And then I found this, and this is very pretty. This is a J. Crew statement necklace. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It has these gorgeous, like a deep teal stone here. And these are kind of like a smoky gray. But isn't that gorgeous? And there's your, I love how they do this. It's J. Crew makes some really nice items, you know? They really put out some beautiful jewelry. So I thought that was very nice. I mean, pretty for the holidays, right? Or just anywhere. So I picked that up. I thought that was interesting as well. Moving on. I've got a set of 4 of these Christmas mugs. Hi, Mary Lisa. How are you? What is the figure in front of the teapot? That is a Buddha, my dear. That is a large Buddha. He's a money Buddha. Good luck with money. That's him. He's a nice size. He's nice and heavy. I'm still trying to think of the word. I'm still trying to think of the word. Red. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. All right. Up next, I have a set of 4 Christmas mugs. And they have the little footed bottom. So we have Santa, and it's like kind of like a speckled glaze. And they're made by, it says hand wash only, Cosmos Gift Corp. So I'm not sure where these came from, but I have 4. So there's a Santa, there's a Santa, there's an angel, there's like a gingerbread man, and they have all these little hand-painted little objects on them as well with the cute little painted bottom. These don't, all 4 of these are free from any kind of chips or cracks. And they're lightweight. They're not very heavy. And then we have the snowman, and he has a snowflake here. Okay, so I found a set of 4. I thought those would be nice to bring to a live sale as well. I found a piece of McCoy pottery. Oh my. McCoy pottery right here. This is probably 1950s. There's the mark right there. McCoy, USA. And it's a pitcher ewer or pitcher vase. Isn't it beautiful? Now this doesn't have any chips or cracks or anything in it either. Has a little bit of discoloration in here. But I scrubbed it with one of those magic scrubby pads, and it came out gorgeous. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So if you like the vintage pottery, I love vintage pottery, and it's like, you know, everybody's into glass now, but you know, vintage pottery is so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So I found that one. What else did I find? I found some awesome items. I did. This is huge. Oh my goodness. I don't know. This is probably gonna go to my booth because it's super heavy. Look at the size of this, guys. That is a very large art glass teardrop, and it's heavy as all get out. God, it's got to be at least like 10 pounds maybe. It's heavy. But look at the beautiful blue swirl up the center. And it has a frosted bottom, so it's not highly polished. Got that. So there's the bottom, and it's frosted. It's not highly polished. So this is big. This is big. So if you like art glass, oh my goodness. That is, and it's heavy. Again, I'm saying it's heavy. So I found that. I couldn't leave that behind. Oh my goodness. And then I found another set of little salt shakers. Again, possibly a project. These are made by Anger Hawking, and they have little flowers on them. Okay, I might have shown these ones before, but so anyway, I thought I would make a project out of those as well. It's called Savannah Clear. These are discontinued. What are they? They're just adorable. I love them. And okay, I found these. I have a bunch of these. I've been collecting them, but I don't know. I'm thinking I think I'm gonna redo these. I think I'm gonna paint them. This is the, it doesn't say Sirocco on them, but they are, you know, 50s, 60s, you know, it's that plastic. So I found this set of these, and I think I might paint these up and put them on my fireplace. I think there's just enough room on the fireplace to hang these. If not, you know, if you don't want me to and you're interested in them, you just let me know and I can bring them to a live sale. Kind of getting around the back side here, guys. This I thrifted a while ago, but I didn't show anybody. I'm on the fence whether I'm going to keep this or not because it is quadruple plate. So this might go in my collection, but I figured I would show it to you anyway. They're like, why are you showing this stuff if you're going to keep it? But look at that, guys. That is what they call a wedding basket, or I think it's just looks like a server to me, but they call it a wedding basket. And this is quadruple plate. This is made, this says Colombian on the bottom. It says Colombian quadruplate, but it has the pretty little lion feet, like that, a decorative. Here's the top handle, and here there's a flower in the center, and this is all the scroll work on it. Isn't that gorgeous? So you could put a nice bowl in there or whatever. So I'm on the fence about this one. Not sure. It might be coming. Not positive. But I wanted to show it to you anyway. This is definitely going to be coming. This is a Fenton. I just found this. Oh my goodness. This is a Fenton plate, hobnail plate in the milk glass. Look at the edges. Oh my goodness. And then this is unmarked, so the 4 stickers. But it's just Fenton because the hobnails are pointed. That's what I'm told. So it is a center plate. Now, because of this, I don't know if this had a compote or a bowl to go with it, like a chip and dip, but it's gorgeous. So for those of you who are Fenton lovers, oh my goodness. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's a nice size too. It's beautiful. And there's no damage. None whatsoever. So I picked that one up. Excuse my reach, guys. And then I found these. I just had a set of these that I sold recently. But I found another set. Now these are made by Young's, made in China. I didn't even get a chance to wash them. But here's your Young's in China. And they're salt and pepper. Are they salt and pepper or are they just... Okay, yeah, nope, salt and pepper. They have little holes on them. But I have these set of roosters. Now, one of them has a little, there's a few little paint chips here and there on the feathers. But overall, I mean, they're really good condition. Aren't they adorable? Perfect for your French country kitchen or your farm kitchen. Or isn't that great? See, Elaine, with the food already, girl. A bundt cake dripping with rum. It sounds delicious. It sounds delicious. So yeah. So those are the bottom. So I picked those up and I thought those were really amazing. Amazing. So, and I gotta get a little wash up. All right. Almost done. All right, so let's bring these over. Okay. So now this one, believe it or not, back in the day, Walmart had some really cool stuff. You know, but, you know, like the kitschy. Now everything coming in is resin. Oh. Anyway, look at this, guys. Look what I found. Isn't that adorable? And look at that. From Walmart back in the day. $1.98. So I wonder how long ago that is. That it was only $1.90, $1.96. Isn't that super cute? Who would have known? Now it is missing some coal paint, you know, that's usual. That you'll find that. So I got that. That was so cute. It's a little booger, but I thought it was adorable. So I grabbed that one. And then these, oh my goodness, these are so much fun. These are Christmassy. But look at these. Now they have a little bit of paint missing, but that's okay. That's what happens with coal paint. Look at these guys. I have the snowman lady and the snowman playing drums and the little trinkets. Look at that. They open up. And there's made in China. So they have a UPC number on them. I don't know how old they are, but they're super adorable. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Thanks for popping in. And thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Look at that. Aren't they cute? I love them. You don't see those too often. I thought they were adorable. All right. What else? I picked up these. I picked up 2 of these. These are, you know, lampshades, right? That go in the lamps. But I saw a crafter make something out of these, and I think I'm going to try. I think I'm going to try to create something from these. So this is going to be a thrift flip that I'm going to work on. And hopefully, if I'm successful, I'll bring them. And then here I found this. Now, I'm curious. Maybe y'all can help me. Some say this is Anchor Hocking. Some say it's Indiana. and I'm not sure. So here's the bowl. It's a salad bowl. Okay. And it has the, you know, the crimped in edges, you know, like a kind of reminds me of a colonial hat, you know, how they had that. But it's just a glass, big old glass fruit or salad bowl. Okay. And again, it's either Indiana glass, it said it's heritage clear, or somebody said that it was 1960s anchor hocking. So I don't know exactly, but it doesn't have any chips or cracks. And, you know, it's definitely like the 70s. So, but it's a nice bowl, perfect for the holidays. You know, you want to bring some potato salad along, or make yourself a nice big old salad in there. Perfect for that. So I thought that was interesting. So I'm not sure if it's 60s though, but you know, I'm not an expert at any of this. I have no idea. And then I found this for my booth, or I might keep it. I don't know, but it's a stacking pumpkins, and it's like that, you know, that material that they used back in the day. So isn't that awesome? That's awesome. So this would be a little bit big to ship. It would cost, you know, it would cost quite a bit, because anything over 21 inches, they charge a small fortune. So this is a great find. And I found I had an electric, it was supposed to have a light down in here, but it didn't come with one, but I did find one in my stash. So I put that in there. And there's a light for that. What's behind me? Okay. So this I found. I love this. This is just contemporary, probably. Not sure where it came from. Okay. And I can never get my stickers. You know, I have to inventory everything that comes in, otherwise I forget. Oh my gosh. It's really stuck on there, isn't it? Again, contemporary. It's just a clock. I don't know where it came from, but isn't it pretty? And it's gorgeous. I love it. Look at all that work on the top and the fancy on the bottom. There's the sides. Now this just is you know, can sit on your dresser or on a desk, but it's only this big. It's a haul, Jessie. It says it right there. A pop-up haul, y'all. So there's that one. And these are going to the booth. Those are candlesticks. And this is interesting too. I'm not sure exactly what I'm bringing to the sale at 3 o'clock. We will see. Okay, so this is very interesting too. I have a set of these. Okay, these are pottery. Okay, there's the lid. There's a little hole in it. And what these are, there's a set of two. What these are is called a stone wave. Okay, and you put them in a microwave. And it has little recipes inside. Like you can do like some apple turnover, or, yeah, right, French onion soup, whichever. It says 2013, so. But anyway, they're really good for their, you know, you just pop them in a microwave and You heat up whatever you want to heat up. So I found those and thought that was interesting. I thought maybe you guys would like that. And the last item was this box, y'all. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I found this box. No, I don't have to do anything to it. It already has its goodness. Okay. Here's the top. Okay. There's the top. Has this beautiful, let me color. It's kind of like in the blue family. And it has this little drawer that pulls out. Okay. And it's not old, it's a contemporary piece, but it's just charming. And then you open the top and there's the inside as the drawer drops out. But it's all shabby chic already for you. So no need to upgrade that in any way. It's a nice little box to put whatever goodies in. Isn't that awesome? I love it. And if I drop that drawer one more time, I'm telling you. There you go. So, and that's what I found in my hunting around. So I wanted to show y'all things that I got. Some things for the booth, some things for flips, some things for sale for eBay, and some stuff for the live sale. So if you're I'll be on again at 3 p.m. today. Okay, so if you're interested in anything, I'm going to pick and choose what to bring. And like I said, not everything is going to come, but I'll pick and choose some items that I think y'all will like. And yep, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see everybody come along. If you know anybody you'd like to share my channel out with and have them come along and check out the channel, I would appreciate that as well. And so thank you all for coming and hanging out for the little whole preview of what I have. And I look forward to seeing everybody at 3. Okay. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for coming, guys. And tell me what you like. Leave a comment. And we'll see you soon. See you in a few. Bye, guys.